Hi, I'm Lana D. I'm a student at Global Academy and I'm here with
Alexi Kasha, and I'm also a student at Global Academy.
And I'm going to be interviewing her on her football career. So you started at 13. How did you cope with starting this career late and being behind other female players who started quite young?
I was quite upset, to be honest, because obviously starting quite late obviously pushed me back with obviously everyone. Female young players was growing all these skills, had more experience than me. So when going and trying to get as far as I can in football, it was really hard for me to be up to their level as well, because obviously they've had more experience than me. So it just made me not feel really good about myself. But throughout now, and obviously where I've got to now, I feel a bit better.
And what was your inspiration to start playing football?
I'll be honest, my mum and my granddad. So my mum used to play for Arsenal and Chelsea when she was really young. And my granddad always used to be there supporting her on the sidelines, running up the pitch, having the water ready for her and everything. So he obviously just inspired her, and obviously when she stopped playing, when she met my dad, it really upset my granddad. So now obviously I play, my granddad is always there and he comes to every single one of my matches.
That's really cute. What do you think is your best football trait compared to other players?
My speed. I'm really quick. There's been many times, and it's quite, obviously I don't really want to boast about myself, but there's been many players that I've been up against, female players, and I've got past them in seconds. I don't really need to skill them up. I just run past them and then get the ball back. So I think it's my speed really, and people normally train to get that, but I've just always been there really since I was at a young age.
I think that's the best thing to have in football, speed.
Yeah, 100%.
But I did hear a rumour that you had an injury. What's going on with that, and has it set you back any much?
So it's quite funny that you've heard that. It was actually quite recent. I had an MRI scan about 2 days ago on my knee, so I don't actually know what happened, but I know before I joined EMB, which I am at now, when I was at Welling before that, I had a really hard fall in a side tackle which twisted my knee. And ever since then I've had a problem with it, but I kept playing because obviously I still had that passion to just think, look, it's not that bad. Even though I probably should have stopped, I just thought, like, it's not that bad, I need to keep going. So from that, obviously I've just kept continuing to play football, probably making it worse, and it got to a time where in the past 2 months, I kept, like, my knee started giving way, so it was really hurting me when I was walking and everything, so I had to get an MRI scan. And I'm currently waiting for 4 weeks until I know actually what's wrong with my knee, so I don't know, but I'm just taking it easy right now.
Okay, so speaking of EMB, what are your next steps? Are you looking for something new, or are you going to stay there, and why?
So no, I'm not going to stay at EMB because yeah, it's really good. The coaches, well, I'll be honest, my coach ain't very nice. He has favourites and doesn't really give you much game time because he has favourites that have been there longer than some other players and things. So it's a bit difficult because I love the friends and the connections I've made there, but I've just been given an opportunity to play for West Ham. So I think I'm going to move on to bigger and better things when my knee's a bit better.
I've heard that West Ham is quite a good women's team as well, so
we'll soon find out.
Well, they'll be better with you on it.
Thank you.
And lastly, if you had to tell us your best goal, what was it and what exactly happened?
My best goal. So I'll be honest, it was when I was at Welling, not at EMB. I think I was about 16, I'm 17 now. And we were actually playing Millwall, and I remember it, and we were playing Millwall, and someone just got injured because someone kicked someone in the leg, one of the players kicked someone in the leg, so we had to take a free kick, and this free kick was, I can't even tell you how many yards, but it was literally past the halfway line, so I was doing a halfway line shot and I've whipped it in left corner in like the last 2 minutes, and it was a final, so we kind of won through that, and it was just the biggest moment ever. Everyone was running on the pitch, I could just see my granddad smiling. It was just, honestly, it was the best feeling I've ever had. So,
well, it's been lovely talking to you. We can see how passionate you are about football.
Thank you.
I reckon you'll go very far, but yeah. I think that's all.
Lovely seeing you.